Welcome back, everybody, to another Naval Academy mission here on Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. And today we're going to be proceeding with Torpedo the Dreadnought. And we've got an enemy fleet consisting of one battleship. We've got $15 million to build a torpedo boat or destroyer or a combination of several torpedo boats or several destroyers. We're going to have 60 minutes to sink this enemy. So I think in this case I want to go for more torpedo tubes as the way to go. I feel like I can probably do this with one if I do it right. But the main things here are going to be speed and the number of torpedoes that I can throw on this thing at once. So let's see how we can do. We've got to get several funnels. We're going to get the best maneuverability and propulsion that we can get on this thing. I think that's the best we can do is turbines. Although cost obviously is a concern here. What's the difference in cost? I'll see. Yeah, that's quite a bit difference. We'll see what else we can do first. That didn't change too much of the cost there. The main thing here is going to be the ability to get torpedoes on target, and I want to get 20-inch where possible. Fast, I think, is probably the way to go. It's going to reduce our range, but that's not a huge deal, honestly. Let's go ahead and take a look at our torpedo launchers. What do we got? We don't have a lot of weight left is the problem, so we're probably in a situation where we're going to have to make some changes here. That drops some weight off. We're still at 100% engine efficiency, so that's probably the way to go. We need a secondary tower still. This is not going to be ideal. We're already overweight, so we're probably going to have to drop some speed. You can see the difference that just a couple of knots of speed make in terms of the available weight. Let's do this. We're basically want to try to do this in one pass. So, we still need a main gun too. Smallest main gun possible. 1 2-inch right up front. How many of these can we throw on there before we lose weight? We're going to have 2 destroyers that can each fire 12 torpedoes at once. I feel like that ought to be able to get the job done. And honestly, I'm not going to worry about too much else, because I'm hoping he can't sink both of them before we can get on target. So let's go ahead and dive in and see what happens. Okay, so here we go. Now, my plan here is going to be to get up at him as quickly as I can. And I don't want to fire the torpedoes until I can put a bunch into him quickly. And I'm not going to fire smoke on both. I'm only going to fire smoke on the one that's being targeted. That way, if the other one starts getting targeted, then I can be more efficient with the smoke use. We just got to hope he doesn't get a lucky shot and sink one of them before I get torpedoes off. Yeah, I'm definitely going to hold off. You can see the torpedo range. It's like, what about 4.5 kilometers? See, like, I don't want to fire him right here because that gives him too much time to turn. But see, that's what I was afraid of. A quick hit that could finish me off right off the bat. So I think we're going to have to go ahead. Oh, don't hit me again. We're going to have to go ahead and get some torpedoes in the water before he sinks Zafiro. So there goes theirs. Let's pull him out for now. Actually, I'm going to keep him there because I want to give him that target. Let him keep shooting at the other one while we get in closer with this one. I'm hoping we get at least a couple of hits here. Oh, see, there he goes. He's turning now. And I think he's going to get lucky enough that he's only going to take 2 from that first salvo. That's why I didn't want to fire him that soon. I was afraid of that. Alright, here he comes on this one now. So I want to catch up, get right beside him, and put these right into him. I want to hit him with like 5. Oh, he's actually taking a lot of flooding damage, way more than I expected from 2 torpedoes. Oh my goodness. All right. As long as he doesn't blow Falco out of the water here. Oh, we got him just like that. That was really unexpected. We must have got those 2 on just the right spot, because I expected it was going to take at least 5 or 6. So there's that one. So now we're going to go destroyers versus torpedo boats. So we're going to build a destroyer. The enemy fleet has 2 heavy cruisers, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 torpedo boats. We have an allied fleet of 1 battleship. We need to sink 75% of the enemy. So let's see, that's 3/4. So we've got to sink 9 of them. 9 of the 12. Keep the battleship alive. Keep alive 10% of destroyers. I'm not going to be building 10 destroyers, so we're going to go... I guess we'll go enhanced torpedoes. So here's what I'm kind of thinking for my build. I've got a 5-inch gun on the back. I got a couple of 2-deck torpedo tubes. I wish I could do more than just that, but I feel like there's just not a lot of really great options for me here, unless I go down to a fewer number of destroyers, which might be the way to go here. Maybe we want to go with a few, but get a little more on them. So let me see if I can do that. Let me try to put one more. A triple has 117 tons. We don't have the room. Man, we'd only be able to do a single, and that's going to still put us overweight and give us a major aft weight offset. Let's go ahead and see if we can throw that. We can throw it on the front, and then we just got to drop a little bit of armor. So there, we're a little better that way. We could drop this gun back a hair and kind of fix our weight offset a little bit, but I don't think the weight matters a whole lot under the circumstances. What happens if we go to a reduced number but of super heavy shells? I think that might work. Lyddite 2 is probably the way to go, just because it... Actually, let's go Lyddite 1, because there's a crazy high fire chance with those. We could go all the way up to 21-inch torpedoes, but that's again going to put us overweight. Maybe we go to slightly smaller torpedoes. Man, there's just so many options that I have to consider here. I like being able to protect myself as much as possible, though. Oh, that's going to go way over on the bulkheads. We might be able to... Nope, can't do that either. Alright, so maybe we stay with the 20s. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so we need to sink 9 of these ships to win. Probably go after the 2 heavy cruisers and then try to take out 7 of the 10 torpedo boats. It's gonna take some time, and we do need to protect our battleship and at least 1 of the 4 destroyers to be able to win this. So there's a lot that goes into this one. It's definitely gonna take some time. So I'm gonna send the San Rafael going right at these guys. I'm also going to put my destroyers into a tight formation. I want to try and get torpedoes on these heavy cruisers as quickly as I possibly can. I'm assuming... Nope, that's actually torpedo boats there. So we haven't spotted the heavy cruisers yet. I actually want to try and take out... Okay, we can see the shots coming from the heavy cruisers now. And we only have an hour and a half to do this, too. And that's going to get tricky when we're trying to track down torpedo boats. So I'm going to start taking the destroyers right up at them. Same thing with the battleship. Ooh, I already took a hit from 9-inch guns on the heavy cruiser. We've only got 11s on the battleship. Got to be careful of torpedoes. Battleship actually hit this torpedo boat with one of the secondaries. Are these the heavies back here? They are. That's really what I want to get at with these destroyers. So I'm actually going to turn off, because we've only got a limited number of torpedoes. I want to be really, actually I'll go on save with those, so that if they do fire them, it'll only be because they've got really good odds, at least for now. Because there's so many moving parts to this that we want to make sure we get right. Alright, let's go ahead and fire our smoke. And then by the time we get up near those heavy cruisers, we'll be ready to do it again. Only spotting 3 of the torpedo boats so far. There's a nice hit. We've got to be careful of the torpedoes, though. Which he hasn't fired yet. I don't know what their range is. There they go. Okay, they put torpedoes in the water and they're coming at the destroyers with them. So we got to cut hard. I've already lost the control of this one because he's dropping back. I hate that. Absolutely hate it. Always have, always will. Hate that it does that. Man, that's a crazy amount of flooding. Torpedo boats are taking a lot of hits. It's going to take a lot to bring them down, which is a little frustrating with the time limit that we have. Alright, we got to be careful here. We got torpedoes coming at the battleship. I think we're going to be okay. Not liking how things are going with the destroyers, though. Alright, let's go after that one. We do have torpedoes in the water that are sadly going to miss. Oh, these ones might not. Jeez, now that one's going to drop back in the order. So right off the bat, 2 of our destroyers are in bad shape. Good news is we've finally got a torpedo boat taken care of. Bad news is we wasted a lot to do it. Alright. It's way more damage than we needed to cause to sink that guy. I'm actually going to go ahead and send San Rafael this way. And go toward where there's more targets, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ships up here. That's all but 1 that we need to sink. So I don't want to pursue those 2 when I've got a much more target-laden environment this way. This might actually be a good time to go to normal on the torpedoes because we've got a lot of targets out here. Oh, is this guy dropping now too? Oh, come on. This is just absurd. The minute they start taking a little bit of damage, they drop in the formation. That said, it's going to be really hard to hit torpedo boats with torpedoes. See, now we're going to do this junk where we have to dodge him. Got to get manual here. Wish there was a way to turn off that function. Alright, San Rafael, let's get them over toward the action. They're really slow, so it's going to take a while. Every one of my destroyers... I don't even know who the lead is anymore, because every one of my destroyers is taking damage, so they're dropping in the formation. Now it's all the way back to the Urdaneta. Man, we're just taking a ton of damage. Oh, we just lost one. Not a good start. I doubt my battleship can do this. There's a torpedo hit. Alright, we took out another one. So that's 2 down. This is going to be tough. Oh, nice couple of shots by the battleship. Nailed 2 of them there. Really wanted my destroyers to get at the heavy cruisers, but they're just too far back in the line. Just got to keep an eye on his torpedoes. I'm just trying to keep a really high overview of what's happening. There's a 9-inch hit. Didn't do a lot, though, on me. And while we're watching this happen, once again, a big thank you to just the fantastic support we've had on the channel. Now 2 channels with the Vlogging Through History channel. But not only because of the great, just the fantastic support, and all of you guys are just amazing and getting us pushed over 30,000 subscribers on this channel, which we did yesterday. Thank you guys so much for that. Thank you for every time you hit like, every time you comment, all of you who have subscribed. The support you've shown over on Discord, the over 100 of you who are patrons. It's just all, my family and I are just grateful for all your support. And now, once again, we had some folks who requested for unique ways to support the channel. And with the Vlogging Through History channel, with the hope of getting out there and starting to do historic site videos again real soon, I had some people suggest that maybe I should get a really pretty decent drone to be able to do some great footage of some of those areas where you're allowed to use drones. I tried to use one last year when I went to the Shiloh battlefield, which I guess technically is not legal, but there was literally no one else on the battlefield, so I don't think it would have bothered anyone. There's another sinking. So we're saving up for a drone now, and you guys have already contributed a great deal to that. The link's in the description if you're interested in such a thing. But like I said, that's not for everybody. That's just one of those special, unique things that some folks have asked for. And I feel kind of awkward talking about it and asking for it, but you guys keep kind of pushing it. So that's what we're going to do. And hopefully it'll allow me to bring some really unique, great content to you over on the Vlogging Through History channel in the form of some high-resolution video of some sites of historic significance. We're going to take a torpedo right in the gut here, but I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue. So we're at 105. We're doing okay now here. I'm going to go ahead and start sending the destroyers that way toward the heavy cruisers. There's another torpedo boat down. My battleship's really doing its job right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut it over this way because we're going super slow right now, and I'm just really concerned that another torpedo hit could do me in. So and we can't win the battle if we lose the battleship. That's an automatic loss on this Academy mission, so we can't do that. And I'm really getting a little bit nervous about the flooding that we've taken and whether or not our pumps can handle it, because I didn't get to build this battleship. You can see all the fire we've got on here as well. He drops one torpedo at me in the wrong spot and I am toast. But anyway, so as I was saying, 30,000 subs, incredible. After 2 years, this channel was at a little over 4,000 subscribers. And then in year 3, we added 10,000. And then last year was year 4, 2020, added another 15,000. So thank you guys for making this an awesome community. I'm grateful to every one of you. And so we're gonna, because of 30,000, and because you guys have been so gracious in giving to me and helping me raise money for things like this drone, I want to give back to you. So we're going to be giving away this week another key to this game. So we're going to give away another copy of this Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. We're going to be looking at a bunch of other giveaways. I'm going to be giving away the naming rights to some units in an upcoming Confederate campaign on Grand Tactician Civil War. And we're looking for other ideas too. So if you've got any great ideas for suggestions for giveaways, let me know. You can leave a comment here. Let me know on Patreon, on Discord. Send me a private message, however you want to do it. We're sitting ducks right now. Actually, I should have kept going after Clover. Alright, we're just about in range of the first one of these heavy cruisers. But man, San Rafael is just sitting here. Can't move at all. We can't lose the San Rafael. We should get our guns on the torpedo boats. Oh, we just took out another one. How'd that? Oh, the 11-inch guns got it. Beautiful. All right, San Rafael, let's get another one. Oh, we sank another one that I didn't even see. How'd that happen? Structural damage. Interesting. I really don't know how that happened, but I am not complaining one bit. So what does that leave us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We had to sink 9 of the 12 ships. There's 5 left. So we've sunk 7. We can't lose our battleship, and we can't lose all of the destroyers. We can lose all but 1. Get some torpedoes at the Boston. Oh, he already fired them. Trying to get the torpedo boat. Alright, my poor sitting duck of a battleship. We need to try and take out the Diana before she gets too far away. Come on, get your torpedoes on the Boston. Alright, be aggressive with torpedoes. Put them in the water. There we go. Yes? No? Oh, they didn't. Alcedo just fired some, but they're firing them at the torpedo boat, which might get a hit. Unless this guy finds a way to turn in a hurry. I think one of the... Oh, they're going to be just behind him. Are you kidding me? Look how close that is. Oh, wow. Darn it. That would have been huge. Got a lot of torpedoes in the water right now. Didn't get any hits on the Boston. Darn it. And unfortunately now they're getting away from my battleship. Did I just get hit by another torpedo? Or did that one literally miss me by that much? Ho! Hello! We got a torpedo hit, and Diana's super close. We don't really... I don't think we have to... Oh! Ouch. Okay. Let's be careful here because we can't lose both of these destroyers. Diana doesn't have enough damage. We got to get one of the destroyers to safety at least. I don't think sinking all the torpedo boats is enough. I don't know if we have to get at least one of the heavy cruisers. I can't remember what the mission was at the beginning now. Oh, we just lost another destroyer, so that means this one's got to get out of Dodge right now. We lose this destroyer, it's over. But here's the problem. I can't move my battleship. Alright, Diana's toast. I think we have to sink at least one of those heavy cruisers. I got to go back and look. Okay, so the mission is just to sink 75% of the enemy. So it does not have to be the heavy cruisers. It just has to be 9 of the 10 torpedo boats. Of course, the problem is I don't know where those are. But I do need to get this destroyer to safety. And then I got to wait and see if he comes near me, I guess. My poor battleship is just dead in the water. Not moving at all. Can it literally not move? Like, all 3 engines are damaged, so we got to wait and see if we can get a repair job on any of these engines so we can get moving again. Got 48 minutes to sink, I guess, one more ship. We got to sink one more torpedo boat. Okay, so I have, there he is. I have 27 minutes. I can't lose this destroyer. I have to take out one of these 3 ships without being sunk myself. Let the fun begin. So first things first, let's get away from the heavy cruiser. The problem is the odds are not in my favor of getting up close enough to that torpedo boat to get a sinking without also endangering myself from the heavy cruiser. So I'm going to try to come this way and try to peel Cincinnati away to get him to come after me, and it looks like it might work. The heavy cruisers haven't fired on me yet, which is kind of a surprise. Time is not on my side. Neither are the circumstances. Holy cow, that was a huge hit, though. I only have 28 shells left. Alright, he's got his torpedoes in the water. He's got 4 left. Obviously, we have to wait until we can almost guarantee a hit before I want to take any chances with this. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and fire my smoke again. Okay, he's opening up now. Let's go ahead and peel off this way. Again, he's going to stay close to the Boston, which makes total sense. Boston gets one good hit on me and I'm toast. And this mission's a failure. It's going to be that close. I just can't catch up to this guy. Come on, baby. Get up there. This is not the angle I want to fire torpedoes from. Oh, this is so dangerous. And like I said, just one hit in the wrong situation and I'm done for. See, if I fire from here, it's just too easy for him to miss. And I've only got 3 torpedo tubes. But I'm running out of time. I might have to take my chances. No, I guess I had more than that. That's 5 torpedoes. That leaves me only 5 left. This is gonna come right down to the wire. And obviously he's gonna avoid these easily. And by the time I'm ready to fire again, I won't be in a good position to do so. Yeah, he's got no trouble missing these. I know time's running out. You don't have to tell me. My danger here is I don't want to run into my own torpedoes. Maybe I could have gotten right up next to him. I got a little anxious there. It's a nice hit, but I don't think that's going to do the trick. And now I'm clear from the smoke for the next 4 minutes. Oh boy. And he's still got torpedoes, which he is about to fire. Here they come. This is going to cause me to have to come off of the chase for a minute. Long enough to avoid those. There we go. Oh, we got a fire going. We have 17 shells left. Oh, there's another big hit. Yeah, I should have waited on the torpedoes. I'm going to say save because I want to make sure that it's almost a guaranteed hit before I fire it. Oh, there it goes. Darn it. I didn't want to fire that one yet. But with his damage, maybe he can't avoid it. Oh, yeah, he can. And we're not close enough to get the other ones going. That hit might do it, though. He's still got 2 torpedoes left. Oh, boy. Oh. Got him. That should do it. That should be a win. Wow, was that close. Awesome. Well, thank you guys. Please hit that like button, leave a comment. We will be back with a Taskmaster Challenge. Really unique one. My wife's going to be building my ship for me for the Taskmaster Challenge for Tuesday. Check out the links I described in the description below, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.